Hello dear fans, friends and subscribers. This is your host Ram on the Cricket Happening show with you, your daily cricket show. And on this cricket show, dear fans and subscribers, I'm going to start off with not some good news coming. As you know, West Indies cricket has been riddled with a lot of difficulties. We saw Dwayne Bravo, Kieron Pollard, all the big draw cards being dropped for the World Cup. And one was wondering, and as Dan Clive Lloyd, the chairman of Solicitors, had actually made a statement saying that he's all for the youngsters. Now, what is really, as I said, West Indies cricket are always riddled with difficulties of late. We have seen some great players one of those wonderful players missing from the West Indies lineup, and West Indies are really struggling, as you know. And now their woes have been compounded because Phil Simmons, as you would know, he was the manager. In fact, he was the coach of the West Indies cricket team, and he's only 6 months. He has been the West Indies coach, and look at what has happened. He has been suspended today with immediate effect as the West Indies coach. As you know, as you would remember, 2 days back, he made a statement that the West Indies about the West Indies selection, where he was talking about Dwayne Bravo and Kieron Pollard being left out from the side, and that has been not taken in the right spirit by the West Indies Cricket Board, and West Indies Cricket Board has gone on to give him the axe, and that is pretty sad. I thought Phil Simmons has been a very successful coach as far as Ireland are concerned, and Phil Simmons himself hailing from the West Indies, and I don't think he deserves such a treatment. And here he is, after just 6 months. Phil Simmons has been sacked as the coach of the West Indies. I think after doing this, I think the West Indies morale is going to be a bit low when they tour Sri Lanka. And also, one can say that I'm very sorry, feeling very sorry for West Indies, and these things should not happen. And I'm told that now it is going to be the former West Indies fast bowler Eldan Baptiste, who is also a national selector, I reckon, and he's the one who's going to take up the position of the interim coach for the tour of Sri Lanka. And as you know, this tour of the West Indies tour of Sri Lanka begins on 14th of October, and one has to really wait and watch. And as I said, Dwayne Bravo and Kieron Pollard were left off the ODI side. They have not played any ODIs after the World Cup was over, where West Indies didn't figure well. And now I'm told that they are still not there in the team. Let me tell you, I thought only people who are just speaking their mind, and here Bravo and Pollard have not been certain. I'm also told that Jason Holder himself, as the captain of the West Indies team, also has given his view that he wanted these two players back. But unfortunately, I feel very sorry for West Indies cricket, and also for this guy Phil Simmons, who has been a very successful coach of Ireland, and also being from the West Indies. And I was very happy that a West Indian bloke is actually coaching the West Indies cricket team. And here comes a very, very unfortunate thing, and that is the current coach of the West Indies cricket team, only after 6 months in office as the coach of the West Indies cricket team, has been sacked. Well, so that is one news that I wanted to cover. So to start off with some unfortunate news. Now the other news that I have is with Bangladesh A and India A, and just giving you a synopsis here. This is the first unofficial test match between Bangladesh A and India A. Bangladesh A were all out for 228. I thought I spoke about that yesterday when Sabir Rahman smashed the India A bowling to make an unbeaten 122 of 131 balls with 23 fours and 1 6, 32 from Nasir Hussain and 62 from Shaukat Ahum. Other than that, all the other Bangladeshi batsmen couldn't even muster double figures. As you would see, Anamul Haq was dismissed for not, Samir Sarkar for not, Mominul Haq for 2, Litan Das for not, and then we saw 3 people getting into double figures and 1 getting into triple figures. Shaukat Ahum 62, Saklin Sujab 4, Shafiul Islam duck, Rubel Hussain blob, Jubair Hussain blob. 228, and the wickets were shared by 104 for 45 and Jay Yadav 4 for 28. Now India in their reply did very well, in fact, to raise 411 for 5 wickets. Declared an edge, and every player who got a hit there, or a real hit there, I would say, because Mukund contributed 34 with 4 born, but Shikhar Dhawan was the one who was the centerpiece, as he made 150 with 18 fours and 3 sixes. Shreyas Iyer making 38 with 6 fours. Karun Nair 71 with 12 boundaries. V. Shankar was very impressive in his very hard-hitting knock of 86 with 4 fours and 4 sixes. Oja was not on 25 and 411 for 5. So that means that 183 runs lead for India A, and the wickets were actually Shogat Ahum 1, Saklin Sujay 1, Jubair Hussain 2, Nasir Hussain 1, and Bangladesh in their second day trailing by 183 runs were placed at 36 for 2 as they lost Anamul Haq for naught to the bowling of Pandey. Soumya Sarkar was sent packing for 19 with 3 fours and 1 6, and at stumps on I would say day 2, it was Mominul Haq not out on 9, the captain of the team, and Litan Das not out on 7. They have some real work to do here, Bangladesh A, because the first they are trailing by 147 runs, so they need to wipe off the arrears before they start off again. So that is one news that I wanted to cover. And tomorrow, yesterday I told you that Pakistan beat Zimbabwe in the first T20 match of the series, and as you know, this is a T20 series where only 2 T20s are going to be played. And tomorrow there's going to be the final T20 which is going to be played, and so for Zimbabwe it's a must-win match. Now what can Zimbabwe do? Let's have a look at it. So just previewing the second 20 international which is coming up, it is going to be interesting to see what Zimbabwe can do. Well, Zimbabwe, well, definitely they would be hoping for a very good start. Hamilton Masakadza was looking good, but he succumbed finally. So they would be hoping that Chamu Chubaba and Hamilton Masakadza could provide a good start for Zimbabwe. And then all the other players like Craig Irvine, Sukandar Sean Williams have to chip in. Elton Chikumbra did his bit. He was there till the end, but unfortunately his wicket going in the final over really put a clamp on the plans of Zimbabwe. Richmond Mutumbami was also couldn't contribute much with the bat, barring the crack 6 that he did. Luke Jongwei could probably, he promised, but there's a lot of, I think it requires more experience. And then the bowling Graham Creamer, Prosper Saya, whether tomorrow John Nimbu or Adam Ospina would play. But for Zimbabwe, according to me, the test would be to see how they actually, whether they have learned the lessons against Imad Wasim. But as I said yesterday, the left-arm spinner Imad Wasim, who was the man of the match, contributing in all the 3 departments of the game. What we once saw was that he's not a big turner of the ball, but one thing we saw that he was getting good drift in the air. Now that is something that Zimbabwe will be cautious about. They would like to tomorrow when the second T20 is played. I'm sure Zimbabwean batsmen would really pay heed, or I would say pay a lot of attention to whether how the wind is blowing, and they really need to master their skills to play Imad Wasim, the left-arm spinner, who really gave them headaches, I thought. And as far as Pakistan are concerned, well, they are looking confidence personified, but they would be hoping that yesterday, as we saw, Chamu Chubaba rocked the boat with 3 wickets, and after that Pakistan definitely, it was a struggle for them. And looking at Pakistan, one thought that the 136 score was not enough, but Pakistan proved that they could defend that score of 136, which was commendable. And Chamu Chubaba was the one who rocked the boat of the Pakistani top order by picking up Hafiz, Mukhtar Ahmed and Ahmed Shahzad's wickets, and Pakistan would be wary about that. And then they have Shoaib Malik who played well. Umar Akmal, now Umar Akmal, as I've been saying in a preview too, it's high time that Umar Akmal really takes his opportunity, because if he's going to miss such opportunities, I'm afraid to say that probably one won't find Umar Akmal in the T20 squad. And as I said, T20s are assuming more and more importance in this particular stage with the World T20 in 2016 coming up in India. Shahid Afridi himself, one was probably thinking that yesterday in the T20 matches, Shahid Afridi was probably experimenting something, because he's the captain of the side, and he decided to come in at number 8, and he couldn't contribute, as you know. So one has to wait and watch whether Shahid Afridi is going to adopt the same approach, and Pakistan will continue to experiment just before the World T20. It will be interesting to see whether they keep doing the experiment, because we know Shahid Afridi is not a number 8 batsman. to me, should be coming in probably up the order because he can really crack the ball once he settles in. Mohammad Rizwan, the wicket-keeper, as I said, what one has seen of Mohammad Rizwan, according to me, is that whenever the chips are down, when I've seen that Mohammad Rizwan has been one who has been very, very instrumental in Pakistan getting on to a very, very respectable target, because I've seen in the past that Mohammad Rizwan, with all the limited opportunities he has got, he has really, really contributed. So he's a good find, according to me, Mohammad Rizwan, the kicker batsman, and he likes to really smoke the ball over the infield too. Imad Wasim was all over Zimbabwe yesterday, and Zimbabwe would really, really try to quell the threat of Imad Wasim. And then the bowling was in the hands of Sohail Tanveer, Wahab Riaz, Imran Khan on his debut, looking impressive, bowling that final over, conceding only 2 runs, which was very good. And then Wahab Riaz, we all know, and Sohail Tanveer bringing some lots of experience into the mix. And I'm sure for Pakistan, if they win tomorrow, that will be they would have won the series. And for Zimbabwe, if they win, that is something that they would be proud about, because if Zimbabwe win, that would be their maiden win against Pakistan, because they've never beaten Pakistan in a T20 match. And for Pakistan, if they win, that would be their 9th consecutive T20 win over Zimbabwe. So we are out here to really, really witness an exciting match tomorrow. I'm sure this is going to be played at the Harare Sports Club. I'm just trying to see what exactly. I think it is going to be the same track. Probably I'm told that an adjacent track is going to be used, but it's still going to be played at the capital of Zimbabwe, the Harare Sports Club. Well, dear fans and subscribers, I don't have anything else to share on this Cricket Happening show. So tomorrow I'll be back, probably with a full match report or a summary of the second T20 match, which is coming up between Pakistan and Zimbabwe, and I think it should be a good match. And one hopes for some exciting cricket coming up tomorrow, and I'm sure Zimbabwe would be trying to see to it that they not only level the one-day series, level the T20 series, but also pick up their maiden win against Pakistan in T20s. Well, that's about it as far as the Cricket Happening show goes for today, and hope to see you all tomorrow on my next Cricket Happening show. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.